the course of the night. Let's take a look at the other side of the ball, Eric.
Quarterback Trey Harrington completed 51.8% of his passes, connecting on 28 of his 54 attempts for 402 yards and 3 touchdowns. However, with all those yards, HF also turned the ball over in the air 5 times. Chris Aller was the major factor in the Vikings passing attack, connecting with Harrington 10 times for 104 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Well, Eric, I think we're going to be seeing, like I said, a very defensive game, and a big part of that defense is the return of John Omotola from a sidelining injury last year that kept him out the entire year from track the year prior. So it's a big help to have Omotola back in the defense for the Vikings. He's definitely going to be a big help.
Oh, no question. You add Omotola to any type of defense, he's going to make them better. Only thing HF has to worry about is making sure that the offense stays out on the field long enough for the defense to get rest, because in the game last Friday, the defense was tired, which forced more points.
And I think one of the big problems we had was the interceptions, like we noted earlier with Trey Harrington. And if Trey keeps the ball short, uses his running game, going to Oliver and also to Chad Carlstead on his wide receivers, he'll have a very good game. Part of it's just inexperience. Harrington didn't get a whole lot of snaps last year, and so he's just getting into his groove, getting used to it. I'm sure we'll see a much better showing from Harrington. But from what I hear, the Thornridge coach Belfast is making a big change in his defense.
Yes, Belfast has gone with a deep route, making his corners more liable for the deep bomb that Trey likes to throw, which is a good move on his part, because judging by the way last week's game Trey was throwing, most of his completions were long, deep ones, so that's a good thinking by the coach.
Definitely. So, we'll be back with you in a moment for the opening kickoff of this game as the Homewood Flossmoor Vikings host the Thornridge Falcons.
Hi, I'm Tony Uzzara from the Worth Napa Auto Parts store. This is my daughter Angel. Angel is one of more than 180 participants at Park Lawn School. On September 13th and 14th, your local Napa Auto Care Centers are going to be doing an oil change for charity. You can receive an oil change for $15.99 and a safety inspection. And 100% of these proceeds will be donated to Park Lawn School.
If you're hanging out with people involved with drugs, do this now. Make a list of all the things you like about your life, things you don't want to lose. Carry it with you. Pack it up when you walk. Think about it before you get involved with drugs. Make that list now, or you'll have a long, long time to think about what you've lost. Federal laws for any drug involvement are tough, with no parole, ever.
And this is Josh Grenard, joined by Eric Carlson, as we're bringing you the first half action of the Homewood Flossmoor Vikings hosting the Thornridge Falcons. Eric, I think we're going to have a very exciting game tonight as we get it set for the kickoff right here. This should be a very exciting game. Both teams very defensive.
Yes, I don't know too much about Thornridge, but I know that they want to put their fastest guy towards the back on the kickoff, so I believe they're receiving the ball, so sparks will be flying.
Yes, this should be very exciting as we're going to have Trey Harrington kicking off, I believe. Homewood Flossmoor with a very good defensive team, and so we are going to be very ready for Harrington to step up real early, take some nice throws to begin the game as soon as Homewood Flossmoor regains control of this ball, as right now we are ready for the kickoff, Eric.
Now, it's funny you bring up Trey Harrington. One thing that's crucial for him is make sure he gets the first couple completions early. Don't go for the long stuff, because any incompletions will be bad, basically.
And here we are set for the kickoff. Harrington is going to be kicking. We have 2 men deep back for Thornridge. Harrington, a very good kicker here for Homewood Flossmoor.
He needs a good leg on this one.
We are getting ready. We have number 12, Keywan Williams, down back. Here comes Harrington. The signal is down. The helmets are up, and the ball is airborne. Harrington, a great kick back into the end zone, and we will have a touchback. Harrington in high school football, Eric, this is definitely a good play.
Oh, you're giving them no chance to make a run back. I mean, you start them off at the 20. Yeah, they're probably going to get that anyways. Here, they're there, and there's no chance for a big run.
Well, right now we are going to have Thornridge starting out. A very big series for them. You always want to score early to begin the game. So, right now Thornridge got a little bit of pressure to this Homewood Flossmoor. Very experienced defense here. We got Ray Hines as one corner. Brian Poole at the other corner. Very good as right now. We are set for the snap. Number 4, the quarterback, Jason Stinson, lines up behind the ball. Calls the signals. Takes a snap. Goes back. We have a handoff up the middle. and he is quickly tackled for a gain of about, I'd say, 2 yards, Eric.
That's what I would say. Thing important for Thornridge right here is they want at least one first down. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to score, but a positive drive starts with, like, you want to make sure you get a first down or something positive to start the game off.
Definitely, and right now, Homewood Flossmoor lining back up the line of scrimmages. Thornridge, is in the huddle right now. Coming out of the huddle. Stinson right now getting the play set. I think we might be seeing as they're in the I formation right now. 2 backs, so right now we have Stinson lining up right behind, getting the signal set, sets the ball, calls to the hunt. He fakes off as a play action as he gets sacked hard. The ball is fumbled. It is recovered. We can't see who got it right now. We are waiting for the official decision. The ball looks like it was a Homewood Flossmoor. It is a touchdown as Homewood Flossmoor recovers the game right there inside the end zone. Great play by Homewood Flossmoor.
Great defensive play. What a hit. What a hit. I didn't catch the number. Did you?
I didn't see the number who hit him, but what a hit. They put a Stinson right there. So Homewood Flossmoor comes out and scores early. Not even a minute of this game is ticked by. And let's take a second look at that hit right there. The ball's all over the ground. Eric, that's amazing.
And you know what? Our own players actually ran over the ball. They're lucky somebody was actually able to recover the ball.
So right now it looks like we will have the point after touchdown attempted as the cheerleaders get ready to throw out the footballs. Harrington awaiting the snap, the hold by Bailey. The snap is low, Bailey sets, Harrington up, and the kick is officially good. So Homewood Flossmoor goes up very quick to a 7-0 lead. 11 minutes and 5 seconds left in this first quarter. The footballs, the cheerleaders are throwing the footballs onto the stands. There's people all over. We should have a Harry Carey net out here, Eric, so we can catch it.
Something like that.
And so here we go as we are ready. Homewood Flossmoor jumps out very quick to a 7-0 score. 11 minutes and 5 seconds left in this first quarter. So right now Homewood Flossmoor getting ready to kick the ball up. They weren't out there very long, were they, Eric?
No, they were not. I mean, anything like that will pump any team up. Even though the defense was out there, they scored the touchdown. So now they're going out there pumped, ready to play. Thornridge, on the other hand, is like, oh my God, what just happened?
Yeah, what a way to strike early for the Vikings. They didn't even have to put their offense on the field, and immediately they have the lead in this game, 7-0. Homewood Flossmoor, we've seen that leg of Trey Harrington again. Let's see where he's going to put this one, Eric, as Harrington right now gets the calls. Homewood Flossmoor has the helmets up. Harrington getting set, calling the signals. The arms are up. Harrington's down, and the kick is in the air. Oh, Harrington shanks it off a little bit. The kick will be out of bounds, and we see the flags go up, Eric. A little bit of a costly error there for Homewood Flossmoor.
That's okay. They still got the momentum in this game. They just need to keep it up, and Thornridge has to come out there. Don't worry about the play that just happened. They got to come out with a fresh new look, and they got to go strong.
Well, I believe that will be a 10-yard penalty assessed here in high school football. So Thornridge, will recover the ball at the 35-yard line, not standing with too bad of a field position, looking down toward that Homewood Flossmoor goal line, just about 65 yards away.
Thornridge, first and 10 on the 35.
We've seen a couple big plays from Stinson before. He has been known to go deep a couple of times right there to David Moore. So right now Stinson getting his offense set, definitely watching out for that big hit in the I formation again. He hands it off. Number 23 gets pummeled right there. A nice little run there by Sylvester James. I apologize. And right there, the ball is down. Gain of about 5 yards right there. So ball on the 40-yard line, right about the left hash mark.
Yes, that was a great job by the tackle on the right side, I believe, or the left side. Pulling, nice block, put a hole up for the running back to get through.
Well, we haven't seen any big throws to David Moore yet, Eric. So I'm wondering if right now Stinson's holding back a little after that, little bit of a slow snap and the quick hit.
I believe that's exactly what he's doing.
So right now we're looking for a pass to, let's see if they try the play action fake again. Lining up, and it seems to be a split back formation right now. They've got one man deep. That would be number 23 we saw earlier, Sylvester James. As right now Stinson gets down into the side, comes back. We see the fake once more, goes outside a little bit. Nice coverage there by number 8 on Homewood Flossmoor. Very nice job by Don Woodard keeping him outside and making sure that that pass was not complete. So right now we have a 3rd down and 5 situation from the 40-yard line of Thornridge going toward HF.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Thornridge needed a positive start. They didn't get it, but if they have to punt on this, if they don't convert on this and they have to punt, It's not looking too good. Not a good start. That's not how you want to start a football game.
And here we go once more. Stinson in the 3rd and 5 situation. Pretty crucial down right here. I wonder if we're going to be looking for that handoff one more time. As Stinson's down, he rolls out to his right, looking for a man to pass who's got number 2 open over the side. And he does not make the catch. It is incomplete as far as I can see. The official ruling, incomplete. So right there, we're ahead of a 4th and 5 situation. Big stand by the HF defense, Eric.
Oh, yes. I mean, anytime you can stop a team, that is a defensive stand. Now, if they're forced to punt, HF needs to capitalize here. Let's go up 14-0.
So right now we'll see number 28, Chad Carlstead, going deep a little bit, getting ready for the punt. Not giving too much respect to the Thornridge punter, as Carlstead is only about 25 yards off the line of scrimmage. So I think he's going to test right now a little bit the punter.
Yes, that's a good idea by Chad. You don't want to move back too far and then have it like go too short, and you don't want it too close where it goes over your head. So he's playing at about the right distance.
Carlstead standing ready as the punt is in the air. Nice punt right there as Carlstead backs up a little bit towards the 30. He catches it, calls for the fair catch. Homewood Flossmoor will start their first offensive possession of the game at their own 30-yard line.
Okay, now this will show how Trey will react. If he passes, I'll be surprised to see him pass on the first couple plays.
It's actually a good idea, Eric, because I don't know if Harrington's going to be a little bit tentative to throw that ball after those 5 interceptions.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, he had 402 yards, but he also has to admit that he had 7 interceptions.
Homewood Flossmoor, Trey is definitely getting ready to pass to the shotgun. He's got 3 wide receivers and the tight end goes out. Trey a little short out pattern right there to number 1 of HF, Justin Frierson. Frierson ruled down as his knee touched right there at the 36-yard line. So a nice little 6-yard start for Harrington.
Well, I can be wrong from time to time, but the one thing I have to admit, Trey out of the shotgun.
Back in the shotgun one more time. I wonder what Coach Tom Bailey's doing here. As right there's a slow snap. Harrington looking for someone to throw to right outside there to number 18. A nice little catch by Matt Princehorn. We see Princehorn in the game for the first time. Princehorn a nice little catches right now. HF has only got there. They have the first down officially as we measure. So right now, Homewood Flossmoor, 1st and 10 situation, 2 plays, first down, not bad.
And HF going with the no-huddle offense, kind of weird.
Running the no-huddle and the shotgun with the 3 wide receivers. Once again, we have Harrington, who gets nailed back at the 32-yard line. Just looked like somebody slipped up there on his pocket. So what we'd really like to do is see Harrington maybe run a couple of running plays. But we see that no-huddle. I wonder what's going through Coach Bailey's head.
I think they're going to the well one too many times. It's time to switch it up here.
It seems to be Harrington going for the short passes continually as he once again takes a snap in the shotgun. The rush is on. Harrington steps up, throws over the middle to nobody. Looked like he was going to Chris Oliver.
Yes, he was going to Chris Oliver. It was just miscommunication on both guys' parts. No big deal. But here is a crucial one. It's 3rd down and 19. I'm looking for a long play here, but just don't
Trey
pop
doesn't
up
have
the
a
ball.
choice right now as he has no men in the backfield. Harrington takes the snap. Quick out right over the middle to Carlstead. Carlstead gains about 12 yards. That'll only bring him. They'll have a 4th and 8 now, Eric. I think we're going to see Harrington on the kicking end of the ball this time.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. I mean, this early in the game, you don't want to risk anything by a 4th down try. I would just punt it away and wait for the later times to get the ball back.
So right now, Thornridge has 1 man deep, ready and awaiting the punt from Harrington, giving Harrington a bit of respect because he knows Harrington has been known for his punting skill.
Well, you saw on the kickoff, he put it in the end zone, so if I'm the guy receiving the ball, I'm backing up as far as
The only
I
thing
can.
that I can see, actually, Eric, is number 17, Brett Bailey, is the man on the side. I don't think Coach Tom Bailey would go for a fake because Bailey is a quarterback. His son, Brett Bailey, is a quarterback. No, we see the actual straight off. And there's a kick, nice and high, spiraling, good hang time as that one goes off the side and is fumbled out of bounds at about the 32-yard line.
What a beautiful kick by Trey.
We
Nice
have a flag on the play, however, deep. Right now we are waiting the official decision as we see a flag. We are waiting for the call on this flag that is deep. Flag down by about where Harrington's kicking. I don't think we're going to be seeing a roughing the punter, Eric. I didn't see any large contact, and let's await the official decision.
But as I was saying before, what a beautiful pump by Trey.
The flag has been picked up. And it looks like we're going to proceed with the game as normally. The referee apparently just picking up that flag, and Roughing the kicker. I was correct. I didn't see any big contact, but so HF will get another chance in that no back huddle. Three wide receivers. Harrington gets the snap back. Another short little out right there to number 1 Frierson. Frierson gets tackled at about the 36 of Thornridge.
That's a good play. They need to stick with that play. The corner cannot cover that play because it's a quick out and there's no way to defend that. They should keep going to that. Keep going to that.
So Eric, what we've seen is 2 key mistakes by Thornridge already in the fumble down right by their own end and the roughing the kicker penalty that gave HF another chance. And once again, we see the no huddle, no back offense for HF. Harrington once more in the shotgun. I wonder what's going on right now. I guess they want to build up Harrington's confidence in his throwing game, as Harrington's had already 4 or 5 completions for a nice number of yards, so we'll have a 2nd and 2.
Now, you notice the contrast between both teams. Thornridge had a real tough start. HF starting out pretty nice.
Whistles the game back into play. The play clock is going. Harrington takes the snap, drops back a little throw over the middle. That knocked right out of number 17, Brett Bailey's hands. Bailey had a nice little chance that ball, didn't step into it, and the ball was knocked away. And we're seeing Harrington just going for those short 8 and 10 yard passes there, and it's definitely working out for Homewood Flossmoor.
Definitely, but he's got to watch it. That last pass was almost picked off. He's got to lead the receiver, but not too much.
And here we see that little throw right there as Bailey had a chance to step in. And Harrington once more, as we see live back there, he decides to rush it up the middle and the snap and gains about 2 or 3 yards. We had a 3rd and 2. Let's see where the new marking's going to be, Eric.
Okay, now this is crucial. If they get the first down, it's only a positive from here.
4th and 1 from the 35. Let's see if we start in the shotgun again or if we have Harrington up against the back trying to just charge ahead. We go with the shotgun, no back offense. Harrington with the step, he's ready for the snap, tries to go up the middle again, and he is clobbered by number 90 of Thornridge. We don't have him on our lineup right now, but 90 on Thornridge right there, making a nice hit, and we see the first HF turnover of the night on downs as the defensive squad comes back out.
See, now, on that play, I'm not really sure why you go in the shotgun if you're sneaking it. You want to get it right up underneath the center.
Let's see a look at that real quick, and Blotto just makes the hit. Just makes a nice hit. And so we are back live right here as Homewood Flossmoor defense comes on out. Once again, we have Stinson right back out there. Stinson doing a little bit of the play calling, gets down under the center. Takes a snap. Hands it off, and the tackle is made right down the middle, about at the 40-yard line, 2-yard gain right there for Thornridge.
That's just a nice run up the middle, just a power run. That was all power.
So the ball is marked at the left hash mark on the Thornridge 40-yard line. 60 more yards for them to go to score against HF. We have 7 minutes flat left in this first quarter as the Vikings lead 7-0 on a very nice play, Eric. And so right now, Stinson again calling the shots. Gets under the center. In the I formation, one more time, 2 wide receivers. Fakes the hand off the play action right there. Pitches it out to number 1 on a bit of a reverse. And he is tackled back to the 40-yard line. David Moore, his big receiver, tries a little reverse run right there and is hit for a gain of absolutely nothing.
That had a possibility, though. HF's got to watch that. Number 1 took the ball. He was taking up
and let's take a second look at that one. Eric is right there. Stinson is getting hit as he drops the ball off, and Moore right there tackled right at the 40.
That was a nice play. I didn't catch the number of the HF defender, but he could have saved a big gain right there.
Very good hit by the HF defense, who's swallowing up Thornridge so far. As right now we have Thornridge getting ready. Stinson ready once again. 3rd and 8. Stinson takes a snap. Hands it off. We see a flag on the play. Stinson's taking it himself up the sideline. So Stinson has the first down depending on what this call is. Stinson did gain the first down.
I was unable to tell what the flag was.
I think we might have some offensive holding. It was down a little bit behind the pocket. Let's see what the official call is, but I think we're going to be seeing that one come back, Eric. And here we go. We have our official out here. False start called against Thornridge. That'll move them back 5 yards. Nullify that play. We're going to have a 3rd and 13 now instead of these little problems, these little mistakes that are killing them, Eric.
Exactly. This is not the kind of start you want to have. And when you finally get a positive, it's taken away, and it's not how you want to play.
This is the kind of problem Thornridge is hopefully not going to have all nighter. They've got no chance of beating this HF team. But HF has been keeping those mistakes down, and that's why right now we see them at 7-0 with 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in this first quarter. So once again, Stinson getting ready. 3rd and 13. Let's see if he can make this play, Eric. Right, here we go. Stinson lining up, calls shots, comes back, hands it off, and number 23 catch him right behind there. We see the down mark coming out. A nice play by number 23, Omotola, who, like we mentioned in the pregame, Eric, is going to have a big effect on this defense for Homewood Flossmoor.
Yes, they need Omotola in on almost like every play.
Let's take a second look at that as Omotola just swallows up the receiver the running back right there as he goes straight down.
That was a nice tackle on his part. He didn't let the guy advance at all.
So with 5 minutes and 7 seconds left in this first quarter, we see Homewood Flossmoor up 7-0. Thornridge faces a 4th and 11 as once again we see Carlstead go farther back and the punter come out for Thornridge. So Carlstead standing instead of this punt. Let's see if he gets another another fair catch. Little low snap. The kick is a little bit short. Carlstead backs up. He's going to let them down that one right there at about the 38-yard line of Homewood Flossmoor.
That was a good play on Chad's part because he's not a good kick. And for him to field it would be really tough because he's moving in towards the defense. So he just lets it go, and it takes an HF down, which is very nice. It gives him better field position. Good play by Chad.
And we have a very good-looking crowd right here at the Homewood Flossmoor High School as the entire stands for the HF side are packed. Standing room only right now. As right now we have Homewood Flossmoor and Trey Harrington in the same setup that we had before. They got the shotgun with the 3 wide receivers, and we have the linebacker who comes out a little bit. Right there, Harrington rolls right, got some running room in front of him, a little throw over the middle, right down the sideline. That will be caught by number 1, Justin Frierson. Frierson gaining 8 yards. We've just seen the little throw, Eric, and that's been getting HF up the field every time.
Well, last week at Linkaway, he did both, but from the shotgun and from under the center. He did so much better from the shotgun. So I'm glad I'm seeing this.
Once again, Harrington takes the high snap, got some room to throw right again over the middle, and that is caught once again by number 2. That would be Chris Oliver. Even though the ball splits out, Oliver is ruled down. And so another first down for HF. They keep just going, marching right up the field. And, you know, HF isn't taking any huddle. I wonder why. They just keep speeding right through this game.
Well, I think they're running the same pattern each time and throwing to different receivers. So they don't really need a huddle. And it's working right now, so I wouldn't change it.
Right now we're seeing a little bit of a meeting with the officials right there, and a Thornridge player getting into it. And we see Brett Bailey, number 17, standing a little bit outside, just eavesdropping on the conversation. I can't guess what they're talking about. We've seen a pretty clean game so far, Eric.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, I believe 2 penalties either way, but hey, it comes with the territory.
Definitely. See, it's not a problem that Homewood Flossmoor has played a penalty-free game so far. Thornridge has made, I think, 3 key mistakes, and each mistake has cost him big time over the course of this game. So it looks like we might have a call right here. I'm waiting to see what the official's doing, or if we're just going to restart the clock. HF is seen marching back a little bit as we have a false start. So I guess we spoke a little too soon, Eric, as we see that ball march back 5 yards.
Yes.
So I believe we were going to have a 2nd and 6. Coach Bailey and the official having a little conversation right now. I don't think Coach Bailey's very happy with that one. So HF will have his 2nd and 6 situation now, I believe, after that nice catch by Bailey. So right now, Harrington back in the shotgun offense. We're going to see that he gets the little step and the snap high once more. This time Harrington rolling to his left. Got some running room. He throws it over the middle. Caught by Frierson. Frierson to the outside. A little stiff arm. You've just seen HF coming out all over the Thornridge team.
Well, you got to look at it. We got Frierson out there and Oliver out there. They're 2 very tall receivers. Very hard to bring down. Big targets to try to throw to. So, I'm no genius or anything, but you got a big target and they're fast. I'm going to throw those guys and take it down.
HF has got a very nice line of receivers to choose from. And let's take a second look right there as Harrington rolls to the left, throws it right over the middle, right by Frierson. He's just stiff arms the guy right down by the helmet. Like you said, with those big receivers, it's always nice. So here we go as the Vikings right now on the huddle to Thornridge. Getting ready.
Saturday at 8:30 right now. And Monday,
what Thornridge is going to do here right now, Homewood Flossmoor is up 1st and 10 from their 40-yard line, except within striking distance.
Well, as we talked in the beginning, Thornridge's coach was talking about how he wants to play a tough passing game. I bet you that's what he's talking about in the huddle right now. He's like, come on, guys. Let's get it going. We got to stop this pass. And that's about all I can say.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Homewood Flossmoor come out here with a couple of quick running plays. That would just completely throw off Thornridge, Thornridge, who right now is completely looking for the pass as HF is going with that no-huddle shotgun offense.
Good point.
4 wide receivers were out here with Oliver, Princehorn, Carlstead, Bailey, and also Frierson on the side. Princehorn will see sneak out every once in a while from his tight end position.
Yeah, he's like a Tom Waddle. He catches everything on third down. He's got good hands.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Homewood Flossmoor Vikings from the 40-yard line. Harrington takes a snap, rolls out right, he's got a pursuer. Harrington gonna keep the ball, looked like no, he goes over the middle to Bailey, who gets clocked. Bailey gets completely smashed at the 15-yard line. I think that right there, Harrington probably could have run with it and made a pretty good chance of getting toward the 1st down. Didn't make a bad throw to Bailey, but Bailey just got clobbered.
See, now that's what he did last week against Lincoln. He was throwing into double, triple coverage.
Let's take a look at that hit on Bailey, Eric. Just describe this one. You see the ball up and just, bam, just took him right down.
See,
and the snap is back. Harrington rolling once again to the right. Just pitches it out to Bailey. Bailey dekes out the 1st man, gets around the 2nd, and is down for a gain of about 3 yards.
Now going back to that last play, that ball should not have been thrown. He should either kept it or thrown it away. He threw it in dangerous territory. That's a chance for a pick. You don't want that.
So right now, Homewood Flossmoor has about a 3rd and 7 from the 37, 3rd and 7 from the 37-yard line of Thornridge. Harrington once again back, stamps the foot down, takes the snap, very nice snap right there, steps back, the throw over the middle, right in the hands of Oliver, off the shoulder pads and out. So once again, we're going to see a tough decision. They're a little bit too far out for the field goal, but it'd be kind of pointless to punt the ball with Harrington's foot only about 10 yards, but they could give Thornridge some bad field position, as we see the throw over there right to the right, and Oliver just dropping it.
I mean, we hit him right in the hands. I mean, he's got to catch that ball.
So right now we see Harrington set up on the right hash mark in the punting formation. I wonder if we're going to see a fake here to Bailey. And Harrington looks like he's probably going to be going for the right sideline, right around the 10-yard line, 7-yard line. So we see him, stamps the foot for the snap. He's ready. The snap is perfect. Harrington sets up. Nice kick over there toward the 10, and that is out at about the 15, 16-yard line. Not a bad kick by Harrington, as Thornridge will be starting pretty far back in their own territory.
Yes. Harrington with a nice punt, nice spiral punt, but he's got to keep it inbound.
So right now, Homewood Flossmoor with 3 minutes remaining in this 1st quarter is up 7-0 against Thornridge. The ball on the 23-yard line, 1st and 10 for Thornridge. So we're going to have to see what they can do right here. If they can capitalize on that punt by Homewood Flossmoor, and if they can march their 77 yards right downfield. So here we have Stinson getting ready. Sets up in the I formation once again, 2 wide receivers.